The wave of recent protests has put a new spotlight on Juneteenth. People from cities across the nation are filling the streets protesting racial injustice. Our Jaclyn Coleman was there to get reaction from protesters marching from Hattiesburg to Petal. She begins our team coverage tonight.
Juneteenth in the Pine Belt for years has been a day of reflection, rallies, and celebration. But with the nation under a racial microscope following the death of George Floyd, the holiday is getting a closer look from people across the country.
I feel like it's really important for us to celebrate the wins and to keep up the positive morale and to remember why we're doing this, which is like the cause that is life, that is celebrating our freedoms. But I do feel that we have a ways to go. But I feel very encouraged. I feel very positively encouraged about the situation.
Take your knee off my neck! Take your knee off my neck!
A march from Chain Park in Hattiesburg to Petal City Hall today drew in a crowd advocating for change.
Take it down! Take it down! Take it down! Take it down!
Juneteenth, celebrated on June 19th, commemorates the emancipation of former slaves since 1866.
Juneteenth is not just a celebration because at that time, a lot of our ancestors still weren't free. They don't tell that story about it, that they still weren't free at that time. Most of our ancestors weren't free until after the Civil War was over.
The march is to bridge the gap between Hattiesburg and Petal to promote unity and fighting against racism.
Marching in solidarity to fight systematic racism, police brutality, and institutional racism as well, and social and structural racism, just oppression, period.
People here say the fight for justice is not over, and in celebrating Juneteenth, they pray for peace and liberty for all. In Petal, I'm Jaclyn Coleman.